Welcome back, YouTube, to another video, y'all. Today, I will be... Hold on. Let me fix the desk and shit. But, when I put my camera back up, today, I will be DMing 1,000 minors. Let's get straight into it. Now I'm playing. That was uncalled for. It's extremely disrespectful. Today, we are going to be reviewing this dumbass nigger boy. Will touches grass. Obviously, not enough. Because he thinks it's a good idea to post himself saying he touches minors. I groomed with my grandma's ashes. Extremely disrespectful. I make EDP 445 look like an angel. I don't know exactly what EDP 445 did, but he's a fucked up nigga. I know that. But what we are gonna be interested on today, we'll get there in a second. Got my twin sister pregnant without her knowing. Another video to expose me. My first time seeing my mother getting cracked. I gave my mother a facial on accident. Another one. My dad tried to crack me. Another one. She told me she was trans mid-blow. Another one. Finally coming out the closet. Great way to find yourself, man. God loves you. I walked in on my grad trekking. Lost my virginity on accident. Not crazy to say for the first time. I'm assuming that's a nut. I nutted on my sister on accident. Now, clearly, this guy, Will, has a problem with nutting on his family members. Incest of all sorts. But today we are going to be focused on this video. DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon. Let's dive straight into this tomfoolery.
What's good, YouTube?
First, though, I gotta see if this is recording with audio because that's how I lost another video.
I'm gonna jump straight into it. I hope y'all having a good day, but I'm gonna jump straight into it, bro. Gideon.
And he's saying his name 3 times like it's gonna summon him 40 times faster, man. You can't be DMing minors. Hold on. I will be right back, y'all. And we're back, y'all. We're back. Sorry for the loss. I am probably gonna cut this out. It's at 11 seconds and my video is at 3:42. Make sure to like and subscribe though, y'all. And we're back. I forgot what I was gonna say before. He said his name 3 times like it's gonna summon him 40 times faster. That's what I said. That's a dumb shit as a grown-ass man. And as a grown-ass man, and I'm a minor. I'm still a minor. And I'm gonna protect all my classmates with my might. But, y'all, stay safe on the internet and shit. And if you are under the age of, 14, you should be educated on minors. I mean, pedophiles over the age of 14. You should already know, oh, yeah. 15 and stuff, y'all really stay safe out there and be careful who you talk to and tell your information to. Let's get right back into this tomfoolery, though.
Title: DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon.
And he's doing this for the praise of other niggas at that. So let's just continue right there.
Yes.
One flaw.
That will I be doing.
Before we continue, actually, make sure y'all to go tap into the TikTok, the Instagram, the Snapchat, all of this. I'll leave it all on the screen for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off the screen. Make sure.
Will I be doing? I will be doing that. And this is the reason. I'm not just going to be texting minors to text minors because we all know.
We don't really know this, man. You're really texting minors to text minors. That's really all it seems like. You're just texting to text minors. And also, this looks like he's soft launching himself into getting caught in a pred scheme because he's trying to make a name for himself. I'm assuming he has 2,000 subscribers. I got 41. It's not too far off, man. I'm a nobody, nigga. Nobody knows me.
We all know that.
We
bro.
don't all know that. And he
So
keeps doing this side eye, y'all. Hold on. He keeps doing this crazy side eye that little siblings do when they're lying.
So basically,
This. Little siblings be doing this. Doesn't he have a little brother? But little siblings be doing this. He's LARPing skateboarding in the background. Free Diddy. I love Diddy. Slow. Chrome Hearts. He has a lot of crosses on his wall for him to be saying, I'm going to be DMing 100 minors. LARPing. Skateboarding. He has fucking Supreme in the big 2-6. He's probably a fucking pedophile. Just by looking at that. His Funko Pops are some queer shit. There's nothing wrong with being gay or anything. He's LARPing it. You gotta accept what you are. That's the only problem. Like if I know you're gay and me and you both know you're gay and we have an argument after you just kissed a nigga right in front of me and you guys were all up booty fucking and shit, and then you got the balls to say you're not gay, then there's a problem. You just gotta accept yourself for who you are, man. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. This is all inappropriate for a grown man to be doing. Free Diddy Ave as a grown-ass man. Do we not know the charges Diddy has on himself right now? What are the charges that Diddy has on himself right now? All right, let's see real quick. What did Diddy get found guilty of? Diddy Combs was transportation and prostitution. That's selling humans as sex slaves, by the way. More serious charging, sex trafficking and racketeering. He was fined. Like, this is...
we all think Gideon Prick.
And we don't all think that. It's just him. All the predators think that. Keep your kids safe. Make sure Will isn't there willing to do any willing things. That was hard, but no, my willing things. When I whip out my willy kind of stings. And whenever I start rapping on pings, and then I'll start beatboxing with a bunch of kids like a abusive ass ex, but the big dick with a big ass neck, hard R like we just tat on my wrist like Rolls Royce tat on my wrist. Got these double R standards. That's this. All right, listen to you.
Be doing for the
and there is no community, nigga. It's just you messaging minors to message minors. Boy, if you don't get your skibbity till the assassino cappuccino head ass out of here. I know you just message your minors to message minor, boy. Boy, I know you're not talking earlier, boy. I know you're not talking. I can see.
I'm going to be texting a whole bunch of minors. But listen, I'm doing this to be a leader.
Leaders are supposed to be the example, not the example made. You don't want to be, you see what he is? That's going to be you in 20 years if you unlock in. You see what he is? That's going to be you in 20 years if you unlock in. Do you see that man out there? Amazing guy out there. Be just like him. There's two differences between being an example and the example made. You got to be the example, not the example made, y'all. And find music that you really relate to.
Everybody want to know, is the prank catchers fake? Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that texts a whole bunch of minors.
And he's doing this for clout. If he really doesn't text these minors, he's just doing it for clout. I'm not testing him or anything. But if he doesn't message these 100 minors, even a minor, he's doing this for clout, using pred catching and predators as clout chasing, or he's soft launching him already being caught by, he's probably about to go meet up with a minor right now. He probably doesn't have camera set up because if it really is a minor, things are going to get bad. And if it's not, things are going to get worse. It doesn't even go good either way.
I'm going to be meeting up with minors just to see if catching a predator is real. Gideon has been doing these catching of predators for over some years now, and I truly, not to sound weird or nothing, but I think some of these people, some of these suspects that he's catching are innocent, bro. You know,
nuke the whole generation. What the fuck is he talking about, y'all? This shit is tragic. What is he saying? Some of the predators are innocent. Most of the people he catches usually are caught sending explicit photos. Skeeter Gene, he also does the same stuff. You should go check out his channel too if you see this. This shit is actually blowing me.
Not to to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird. Now,
and we are back with more gruesome. Phone's at 20% now, so I should have enough to finish this video off. The time is delayed by 1 second, so I remember that. So let's really continue this and get back into why Will was messaging 100 minors and why it's okay now because he wants to meet Gideon.
out of the experiment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be weird. These 100 minors, I'm not going to take it nowhere out of the experiment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be weird and really trying to talk to you.
It's already weird that he's messaging these minors. And worst comes to worst, he gets caught up by actual parents and gets killed. Because why is this grown-ass man here to meet 13-year-old Stacy? That's extremely inappropriate, man. You can't be doing that, Will.
Minors. I'm going to do this to see who do I meet up with. If I meet up with one of these minors and Gideon's there, okay, I take my charge, I go to jail, I get a bond, and I get out.
Can you even get a bond for that stuff, though? How much is a bond for being a pedophile? I don't know how to spell pedophile. It's 5,000. Okay.
Up with one of these minors and Gideon is not there, it's fake.
Alright, so the
Scripted.
odds of him being there is like what? 1 in 10? Well, like 1 in a billion, nigga. At least 1 in 8 billion because there's only one Gideon. There's millions of minors. You could have been texting any of those minors, and they're all, out of all 100 of them, only one of them might be Gideon. And that's might. And there's 2 of them, so it's like what, 2 in 8 billion now? That you're likely to meet either Skeeter Jean, a minor, or Gideon. And then, like, the odds of that, really, let's spin a wheel. Let's pull up, spin a wheel. Right? And we're gonna add like 1 billion of these, right? Let's see how many. Can we add a certain amount of names? Let's add some. Nine. That many entries. Well, actually, I don't know, right? I don't know. I was trying to see whether the odds of it landing on... Oh my gosh, I just closed the whole thing. Hold on, y'all. So sorry. Closed the whole thing. Closed everything. Oh my gosh, I closed everything. We were like right here, though.
Experiment, you know what I'm saying? I'm to see who
right,
do I
all right,
meet
let's
up
get
with.
back into it.
If I meet up with one of these minors and Gideon's there, okay, I take my charge, I go to jail, I get a bond, and I get out.
And that bond isn't promised once again, but continue.
If I meet up with one of these minors and Gideon is not there, it's fake. Scripted. I'm going to be doing this for everybody that want to see if it's real or fake. I'm taking the bullet. I'm taking the blame. If this go wrong and I really meet a minor and not Gideon, I could be... I could be going forever, bro.
Now, I feel like he's really just trying to soft launch himself talking to minors. I said this already, but like he's saying this as if he was already messaging minors, and he thinks it might be a setup because it's going too good to be true as his grown ass age. And once again, I'm a minor. I'm not legal adult yet. I got another year on me, and then I'll be an adult, and no more talking to minors, which is really, when I turn 18, I feel like the youngest I'll talk to in any form of relationship way is 17. Or 16, but that's legal where I am. But I feel like that's pushing it. So 17 and 18. 18 and up, no matter what. Anybody 18 and older, but younger than me, 17 and 16. Barely 16. Not. All right, now I look like the fucking weirdo. People who were already 16 and are turning 17 soon. And 17 and up. As an 18-year-old, I feel like that's reasonable. I'm 17
What I'm
now.
gonna do? I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. Only for an experiment. Only for an experiment. I'm going to be meeting up with minors. I'm going to be texting minors. And I'm just going to be trying to see if catching a predator is real. When I meet up with these people, I'm not going to do anything weird. I will keep it in the experiment. When I meet up with these minors, I promise I will keep it in the experiment. I will be professional. I will not do anything across the lines. I don't like minors. This is all for experiment. I will not do nothing with them.